there. Z here, and Blizzard. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Oh, man, what a great time to be a Blizzard fan. Ironically, obviously, because Blizzard has no idea how to just do things correctly for more than a month, right? I mean, let's take a quick recollection on everything that they've done shitty in this past year. Oh, let's see. I think last year is when they did the whole classic "Do you guys not have cell phones?" line. That was a pretty good one right there, Blizzard. What else did they do? Oh, they tried to put out a Diablo mobile game before actually putting out a correct Diablo, and then saying this mobile one, it's never going to come out on anything besides mobile. So you better whip out your credit cards there. What else did they do? Overwatch players get banned from an Overwatch game for something they said on their personal social media. What a fantastic time it is to be a gamer. And very recently, of course, the Hong Kong issue that they just cannot seem to get away from. They've canceled events, they've canceled talks, just because they don't want to deal with it. And anybody who has no idea what I'm talking about, very, very quickly, a Hong Kong player won a tournament, and he was being interviewed by these two announcers, and then he said something very pro-Hong Kong, and then everybody got fired. I mean, not fired, suspended for 12 months, and then he got his money taken away from them, and then when people started bitching, they gave him his money back and shortened his sentence from 12 months to 6 months. But there's no fucking way we're gonna make you get away with this. How dare you say positive things about freedom? How dare you, Blitzchung? Oh, so what else could they do? I mean, what else could they do? What is worse than everything that they've ever done? Well, they could, potentially, fuck up on an apology in the biggest fanboy convention Blizzard ever has. And they did that. Of course, you guys were all waiting for it. I know I had you at the edge of your seats. Of course they did it. And I want to talk about it today. So go ahead and grab your beers. We're going to be dealing with this, and we're going to give them just nice, constructive criticism, guys. That's all we're doing. Nothing but nice, constructive criticism. Maybe a little bit of poking fun. You can't really not laugh at yourself and not be criticized, You have to laugh at yourself. Maybe a little bit more than usual. Maybe we'll make fun of them 50-50. 50 constructive criticism, 50 making fun of them and saying how dumb they are. You know what? Let's just go full out, because I fucking can't stand these people anymore. I really can't stand it. And if this is what I'm going to have to do to show them, hey, how about you stop fucking up, Blizzard? Then it's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so go ahead and grab your drinks, because it's going to be fun.
How you feeling, BlizzCon? Before we start the opening ceremony, I want to say a few words.
I hate to stop it here. I hate to stop it so early in the video, and obviously he's going to be spitting some sick apology. You can see the glint in his eye, but if there's one thing we can at least compliment Blizzard on, is their president doesn't really look like other presidents and CEOs, right? Like, it doesn't look like a crotchety old man who has no idea what video games are and just throws money at it hoping to get some money back. He doesn't look like that. I mean, he looks like a basement-dwelling, video game-playing, hentai-watching goblin like the rest of us, so at least they know their fan base. So we can give them a pity clap on that one. Good on you, Blizzard. You know exactly what we are.
Blizzard had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago, and we did not. We moved too quickly in our decision-making, and then, to make matters worse, we were too slow to talk with all of you.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Are you not even going to explain exactly what you did to the people who have no idea what you're talking about here? Now, I'm sure there's a good handful of people who have no idea what you're saying and no idea what's going on. So are you going to explain to them what you did? Are you going to explain, hey, we pretty much threw out a man who won a tournament because we didn't like what he was saying? Are you going to say that? Are you going to say, hey, we had to suspend two announcers because they let him talk about what he wanted to talk about? Are you going to say anything like that? I mean, I would even take the example of we just wanted to bend over for the Chinese market because the dollar signs reminded me about how well my kitchen flooring would look if it were plated in gold. I'll even take that. But are you going to say anything, or are you just going to leave this entire apology unambiguous?
When I think about what I'm most unhappy about, there's really two things. The first one is we didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose.
Unambiguous platitudes, huh? I mean, I get it, Blizzard. I mean, I understand. I feel like I would do the same thing if I were in your shoes, but we can end the video now. There ain't nothing much to say.
And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability.
I mean, being a fleeting fan, I kind of want to believe you, Blizzard. I really do. I grew up with your games. I grew up playing your games. StarCraft, Warcraft, Diablo. I even played some of the Lost Vikings back in the day. I've played your stuff, and I've typically liked it. But you really need to show us more than just words put through 3 layers of HR speak for us to believe you. Like, you have to realize that, right? I'm not crazy here. I mean, a lot of us probably want to believe you, and a lot of us probably are saying, please do the right thing. But you can't just say, swear to God, I'm not going to do this again, guys. Scout's honor, cross my heart, and hope to die. Let's prick our fingers and take a blood oath. I swear we're not going to do it again, because that's not going to work.
So what exactly is our purpose? BlizzCon is demonstrating it even as we speak. We aspire to bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games. When we get it right, we create a common ground where the community comes together to compete, connect, and play, irrespective of the things that divide us.
I love how flowery his words are after the phrase, but when we get it right. Like, he's trying to explain how great they are when they don't completely mess up and eat shit. Like, it's like me saying, no, I donate to my church all the time. Sure, I stab hookers on the weekends, but I'm a good guy. I donate more money than I stab hookers. It's like we don't care about the good stuff that you did. We're talking about the stabbing of a hooker, okay, Zach? Nobody who cares about this apology is saying, but guys, when they get it right, they're right. Am I right? Like, yeah, sure. And if Albert Fish was a vegan, I'm sure a lot of people would still have their kids today. But we aren't talking about when things go well, all right? We're talking about when you guys have fucked up multiple times in the past and have not shown hardly anything about that. So please, reassure us that you're fixing the problem. Talk to us in detail about what you're doing. Maybe reverse the actions that you did before so that nobody is suspended, and give us a heartfelt apology. You know, if you really want to just push it forward, give us some tears. Cry a little bit. You know, it's not going to work with me, but there are some people out there that would probably buy it. Just give us something so when you mess up in the future, we know that our fandom is in good hands and that you're listening to us, okay?
As an example, BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world here at the show today. That is amazing. And that is the positive power of video games, to transcend divisions that surround us in so many of our places today.
I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you every single 2 seconds here, but let me explain to you what happens when you plop, let's say, a newbie in a platinum-tiered game of any sort. The last thing on my mind when I see this is transcending divisions. No. I mean, a lot of shit-talking, typically, some death threats. I've seen plenty of those. Someone typically drops the N-bomb in situations like that. You have to roll with the punches or mute them. It's all up to you. But let me just tell you, if you really want to transcend these divisions, keep your games to more single player and less multiplayer, because competitive matches ain't having the shit you're trying to sell to us, okay?
We will do better going forward. But our actions are going to matter more than any of these words. As you walk around this weekend, I hope it's clear how committed we are to everyone's right to express themselves in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places.
Okay, to be completely fair and unbiased, shut up. I know that you're not going to believe me when I tell you I'm trying to be completely fair and unbiased. They have allowed plenty of, like, Pooh Bear costumes and people who are shouting Free Hong Kong and protest signs without kicking out too many people, okay? So, yeah, let's give Blizzard another pity clap. You know, I know that, you know, they're gonna have to do something more than just allowing people in to criticize them, but They could have easily just said, no, Banhammer, get these fucking people out of here and make sure you rough them up in the parking lot.
So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see a lot of the hard work of the Blizzard team.
Oh, geez, relax there, Sped. Holy hell, I don't remember being that excited the first time I had sex. And I was pretty excited about that. But that raises a good point, that developers of companies typically don't have anything to do with the greed of the higher-ups. I can recognize the work the people do on their games, especially like the cinematics that I have out for their games, because dear God, I don't even care about World of Warcraft, but their cinematics are fan-fucking-tastic. But to anyone out there who hates Blizzard, I feel you. I get it. Go ahead and do it if you want to, but aim your sights a little bit higher so the dregs of the company don't get hit with the buckshot. You know what I mean?
I am personally so proud of what we are building, and I hope you love it too. Thank you for joining us.
And that's the end of the entire apology. As you guys can see, not that great. Not that great. If a college dropout like yours truly can just kind of pick apart every single little thing that they're saying, especially after all the time they supposedly put towards this entire thing, I mean, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I honestly don't. And again, me being a fan of their, or I should say ex-fan, I don't know where I am anymore. But with me being a fan in the past of these people, it's just like, I just want things to go back to the way they were. I want the good games to keep coming out. I don't want to be mad at them. All I want to do is for them to do exactly what I want them to do because I'm an asshole. But you know what? At least they're not charging me $12 to give me stuff that they promised would be a part of the game. I'm looking at you, Todd Howard. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you enjoy all the other things I have probably on my channel. Most likely not. I wouldn't suggest looking back at it. And if you did not like it, I already have your time. I took it. It's mine now. I am a time thief. I took your fucking 13 minutes of time, and guess what? You're just giving me more by listening to me talking about how much I took your time. So, are you going to end the video, or am I going to have to end it for you? Alright, fucking fine. Cheers. Thanks for watching.